Chained in a cavern to die. PA 1890. Remarkable evidence of a prehistoric race found in Colorado. In the mountains near Colorado Springs, Colorado, two young men have discovered a remarkable cavern. Not knowing the extent of the cavern or whither its passages might lead them, they first fastened to the end of a ball of strong cord at the entrance of the corridor to be unwound and carried along as they proceeded on the way. The corridor was a solid rock and covered with the dust of centuries. It was wide enough for two to walk abreast, with a decline of about 1 foot in 10. Perfectly hewn, cut channel, like Giza essentially, like a nice hallway. It ended in a large oblong chamber where the most brilliant stalactites depended. I bet that meant descended, but while from the floor arose a number of huge stalagmites, ranging from 8 to 14 feet high and as white as the virgin snow. The walls also reflected back the light like burnished silver. They found this chamber to be nearly 100 feet in length and about 70 in width, and as near as they could guess, 25 feet high. Lying close to the base of the pyramid, in the middle of the room, was a pyramid. Lying close to the base of the pyramid was the skeleton of what had once been a man of almost gigantic proportions. Around the waist was a heavy iron band, securely riveted together, and to this was fastened to end a brass chain of peculiar workmanship about 6 feet in length, the remaining end firmly embedded in the solid base rock. The skeleton was in an excellent state of preservation. On the opposite side of the pyramid, another skeleton of smaller proportions, evidently that of a female, was found chained in the same manner. At the foot of the pyramid, in the middle of one side, a small spring of ice-cold water bubbled up, discharging its sulphurous through a niche into a crevice in the floor. The victims had evidently been chained within sight and hearing of the rippling water, but out of reach and left to die by starvation or thirst or both. So a cave with obvious construction qualities, a hallway that descended at the same degree, hewn perfectly square. Two people abreast could walk down it into a square room, 100 feet by 70 feet, with a stone pyramid in the middle and two skeletons, one of a gigantic stature, chained with brass to the pyramid, listening to running water, just like a little torture chamber, water and bubbling up. Horrible way to die. Yeah.